moment on this conference that I went for in Nairobi, when the South African Minister of Transport stood up in the gathering where there are political parties from all over the world, and he said to me, he said, I want to applaud Liberia because your election was so tight, hotly contested, and President Boakai only defeated President WEAH less than 30,000 votes. And yet, President WEAH conceded. He said, you people should continue that democracy. I was proud. I'm going to say anyway, therefore, President, we have to concede and keep our democracy on the path it is. It's something, of course, I'm proud of, and I'm happy he did that. I would praise him any day for that, because not many Africans can do that. Look, let's stop all these political noise. When people do something good, praise them. He could have stayed in power like other people. Yes, he could have done that. When President Boakai
Yeah, Barbara, for 12 years now. Yeah, Barbara, for 12 years now. He's now president now. We finish campaign for that kind of woman, then he wants to persecute us. Is that going to persecute us? So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. That part I think, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun office, my own son office that I went and found a resolution.
They talking funny. Stanton water spoon that Joseph Boakai junk. Joseph Boakai using to use a platform to come to power. Then Joseph Boakai dropping the ocean in on the show they making not jumping around. We confused. You know what's going on. You think that joke we joking here? We told you about Joseph Boakai from the beginning. You say you will not listen to us. The other one too that you be passing around with big money. Say you get policy. You know they want. You know that one. You know they want. John Molu. Oh, oh, my man, that other news today, man. Joseph Boakai jump in other news is John Molu. They made fool out of that one. They made fun out of him. Yes, they made fun out of him. Another Joseph Boakai John, like John Lobo. The only Joseph Boakai John. Can you imagine they gave Noah Saul Gibson, who a blind man job? You can see them get your job. You passing around taking pictures all day. Putting it off for people, the other person's birthday, my senior brother, my senior sister, and let me congratulate my senior brother, the MD, the other. You not see? You ready yet? You better put your legs together, my picking. You not ready yet? You are like no man like you, Joseph Boakai, use all of your like, junks in the town, and you passing around, who they talking funny thing. You see what? Another Joseph Boakai John. But I want about Joseph Boakai, he go straight in the grave, Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson, our Joseph Boakai. Oh, Joe Boba. Joe Boba, a big ball. I told you today we'll call the listing of all the Joseph Boakai Johns. The list too long. It is a countless list. A countless list. Joseph Boakai position, all of them. The only person that refused to be Joseph Boakai John, like Yege Koluba, when Yege Koluba read it from distance, he said no. He said no. He said no. Another person who Joseph Boakai John, now Prince Johnson, Joseph Boakai gave him away. Joseph Boakai praising during the election, saying we dance with devil. You ain't ready yet. Joseph Boakai not be him. I stand with Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai, our president. He's from Lofa County. I stand with the man from Lofa County. It's sweet for you. It's sweet for all of you. It's sweet for all of you who Joseph Boakai make you fool out of. Especially the Costa, the Ami Muda, the John Molu, the Stanton Waterspoon. I see him on his show, they making noise, shouting, talking funny. That now you know that Joseph Boakai now see what MANNEH Pape. We used to tell you before, you just say we hate Joseph Boakai. You thought that Papa King about Joseph Boakai John, man. That one would have got a point in jail. He changed two strings, old man, no in the time. I tell him, ain't saying man. That ain't man, no in the time. He will press Jeremiah Kun and Joseph Boakai as long as he elaborate for the rest of his life. If he Any attempt, he will praise that government. Any attempt to try foolishness, whether in Africa, in Ghana, or whatever it is, with his secret counsel, all the secret money that they're giving you counsel. I'll say it today. You're watching, see. It's going to get serious. It is going to get serious, folks. It is going to get serious. Dylan passing around laughing. He stayed on the jungle. He said, "Una jungle now counsel. You're watching." And we are today. Today is the 13th. You're watching. Darius Delon. Jordan Boakai will dirty him and nobody can Lawrence. Y'all watch today and see. Y'all go remember y'all write it down. And I really want to Musa Bede say they come here after he said our joke. Today when and they chasing him get a rap. We yeah. But first, we just about to share it. Who they talking funny for? Stanton water spoon that Joseph. All the way.
Let me begin by saying happy birthday to Converse revolutionaries who today we are going to be celebrating on the platform. I want to say happy birthday to the interim Secretary General of CDC USA for the interim administration, our own brother Vabaso King. He goes by the name Abraham Monuba is his name. We want to say on behalf of the platform, on behalf of seditions in the US, in the diaspora, and in Liberia, we want to say happy birthday to you, my brother Monuba. It is our hope and prayer that the Almighty will continue to strengthen you, give you the grace to accomplish what you have in your heart to accomplish. I also want to say a happy birthday to Madam Faloncio Bright Crawford. She celebrates her natal day also. Madam, on behalf of the platform and all partisans of the CDC, want to say happy birthday to you. Today, you are celebrating your natal day. She is the interim vice chair. She is the interim vice chair for the Women's League. The interim chair for the Women's League of CDC USA. I'm sorry, I'm receiving messages, so I'm between twist and turn. So I want to say to her, happy birthday. She's also celebrating. I also want to say happy birthday to our own sister. She goes by the name CDC Baby. Happy birthday to you, ma, as you celebrate your natal day. It is our hope and prayer that the Almighty will continue to strengthen you, give you the grace, so that you can fulfill what He has desired for you. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all that are celebrating. And we want to say we wish you all of the best and pray that you all, you know, live to enjoy the fruit of your labor. Not Madam Comfort Mamite, I'm sorry. I say Felicia Bradcroft, sorry. So Madam Comfort Mamite is also celebrating, and we want to say to her happy birthday as she celebrates her natal day. So Madam Comfort Mamite, this is Madam Comfort Mamite. She is celebrating her natal day. We want to say happy birthday to you. We wish you all of the best as you celebrate your natal day. It is our prayer that God will provide all of your heart desire. So Madam Comfort Mamite, happy birthday to you. We hope you are celebrating in Grand Star. Thank you so very kindly to all of you. Let me go and then welcome our people who have joined us from across the platform. I want to use this time to welcome Venetia's Junior Bar, Ambassador Venetia's Junior Bar. You are welcome. I want to appreciate your presence. It's a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you so much for everything you do. I want to also welcome my darling and lovely sister, Nina Quia. How are you, my love? I want to welcome you. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your presence here. We also want to welcome Sekou Kamara. How are you? Watching us there from Egypt, Cairo. You are highly welcome. Thank you for your presence here. Buema Obento Kiadi. How are you, Buema Obento Kiadi? We want to appreciate and welcome you, Buema. We hope you are doing great, well, and fine. Thank you so much for your presence here. It's always a privilege for us to have you. Buema Obento Kiadi, thank you so much. I want to welcome Black Man Muff. Thank you so much for joining us, my own brother. I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate everything you continue to do for this platform. It's always a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you so very kindly. I want to welcome Juje Wenwu. Juje Wenwu, thank you so much. We appreciate your presence. Juje, thank you so much for everything you continue to do. We appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. We want to welcome the Youth Initiative for Peace Advocacy. That is Yep, yep. I want to say you are highly welcome. Uh, okay, so no problem. We will do that. We will do that. So the Youth Initiative for Peaceful Advocacy, we want to say you are welcome. Thank you so very kindly. We appreciate you. Thank you for everything. Yeah, I see the Bobby. Okay, 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 okay. All right. We want to say you are highly welcome. Uh, I'm sorry. Issues in EF. Okay. All right. So we want to say you are highly welcome. Thank you so very kindly. Oh, okay, 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 fine. So I want to say you're highly welcome. Thank you so very kindly. We appreciate you. We also want to welcome Joyce. Joyce, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, Joyce. We appreciate your presence. Helena Elliott, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Richie, Jesus, my helper. Gate, thank you so much. We appreciate your presence here. Happy New Year to each and every one of you that are joining us. As usual, we ask that you do us a favor, and that favor that you do for us, please, is to hit for us the share button so that we can be able to uh, get the message across far and wide. So let's. Okay, so let me see. We download this. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so we want to say welcome to all of you. As usual, just hit for us the share button. There are other informations we're receiving here. So we're just coordinating between things. I have 4 different computers here. There's a very big, project that I'm doing here. So when you see me coming on here, I ain't just take the phone, set it down, and then come on. No, so before I can come on, there are 4 different computers that I have here that I have to make sure everything. So sometimes when you see we are, in what we are doing, you see our head twisting and turning, going, say, it's not that I want to take our eyes off the screen, but we have to be looking at other screen because we have a screen where we coordinate the activities of WhatsApp. Sometimes people send us message. We have to respond to it. We have to look at the sound, look at this, look at that, lighting, blah, blah, blah and all the other different things. But it's good. It's good, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. So we can do this together. Yeah, we can do this together. Yeah, we can do this together. We can do it together. So just hit for us the share button. Just hit for us the share button. Zena Tatu Cooper, thank you so much, Zena Cooper. We appreciate you. Samuel, thank you so much for your presence here. Patience Julu, how are you? My lovely sister, Patience Julu, I hope you are doing great, well, and fine. Appreciate your presence here. Thank you so very kindly. So, all of you can just help us, hit for us the share button so that we all can get started and bring you what we are supposed to bring you. Again, share with us, hit us the share button, share with friends, share with families, and let's have a wonderful, a very wonderful time together. Let's have a wonderful time together. Yeah, let's have a wonderful time together. So, let's see what we are supposed to do here. Let's see. Let's bring you the video that we are supposed to bring you, and we will be good. Okay, now we have the video right here. Let me put the video here and then come on this side so all of you can see it. Okay. Jefferson G. Weah, how are you? I want to appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly for your presence here. I want to ask you a question this morning, this afternoon, this evening, based on where you are. Today, we are going to be doing something, and we'll take our own time as we go through this conversation. So, as usual, we will ask that you do for us a favor, hit us the share button, and let's and let's have a wonderful time. Let's have a very, very wonderful time. Just hit us the share button and let us have a very wonderful time. What we are going to be doing this morning, today, is we are going to be doing what we call a comparative analysis of Mr. Boakai policy initiative program for the young people to that of His Excellency President Dr. George MANNEH WEAH. Is what we are going to be doing. In other words, to just break this down, we want to compare what President WEAH did for the young people, the program, the policy that President WEAH had in place for the young people, and what Joseph Newman Boakai has in place for the young people. Let us do a comparative analysis of the both leaders and see who actually care about the future of our nation, who care about the development of the young people. Is what we are going to be doing today. I first of all want to ask each and every one of you. I know there are some of you who are going to be very uncomfortable with this particular conversation, but again, it's up to you. We are here to defend our nation. Thank you so much, Jefferson, for everything you do. I want to welcome the Metro Media. Fellow Liberians, let me just, because you guys are our family, we want to go in a kind of, the Metro Media want to help the platform under the Palava Hut. So we've been talking, we've been having some great conversation with the administrator of the Metro Media. We've been having some very great conversation. And at about the time that we are going to consummate whatever, I will come here to inform you. I will come here to tell everybody what the climax is. But now, as we speak, we are working on, first of all, trying to see how best we can do the surface work. So when that surface work is done, I will inform you, because you are our family. You support us financially, intellectually, and every way you support us. So everything that we are doing, we will get you involved. We get you involved so that we cannot be, absence from briefing you. So we have you briefed. So I want to say welcome to the Metro Media. Welcome to the guys there, a very great team. But again, we are here and we hope to have a very good time together. So thanks to all of you. I want to begin with a video. But before beginning with that video, I want to ask a question. Joseph Newman Boakai is in his third year. It is incumbent upon us to begin to look at his agenda. I don't want you to look at what other people will write about this particular administration. I want you to do what we refer to as your own self analysis, your own self or evaluation of the Boakai led administration. And we'll be taking our own time to discuss this. The first thing we want to look at is the Boakai policy for the young people. What programs has Mr. Boakai put in place? Remember that we have the Ministry of Youth and Sports. The Ministry of Youth and Sports is that ministry that drives the government agenda, the government policy for young people. It is that ministry that can be able to implement, government policy for young people. It is the key ministry that drives that particular agenda for the young people. So my question to you is, what programs have you seen from either the Ministry of Youth and Sports or wherever place you know that youth program is supposed to be driven from, that you've seen towards the young people? What are the programs? But before doing that, since the Unity Party, there are a bunch of people who always like to ask, but waiting president we are do for the young people, waiting president we are do, because it's like they have lost focus. Instead of now doing their job, whenever we ask them about what they are doing, they come back to us and ask, oh, what did President Weah do for the young people? They have forgotten to know that President Weah was voted out. The last time that I checked, he is not the president of the Republic of Liberia. He is former. And the Unity Party, who said we're going to rescue the Liberian people, are now in power. So my question to them is, what programs, what are the policy, what are those initiatives that 2 years now have gone by that you've undertaken, knowing very well that the young people play a very, very cardinal role in your elections? When you look at our population, about 60+% of our population are the young people. So if you empower the young people, you know what you do? You empower not only an individual, but you also empower a good portion of our population, of our society, and you help to eradicate poverty. So, since the Unity Party will ask me the question, what did President Weah do for the young people? I'm going to start on the programs, the policy of President Weah before we come to the Unity Party, in order for us to be fair, to be balanced, and to be sincere. So we have the video here that we are going to be playing. This is the video. We're going to take our own time and play this video. So again, I want to encourage you. Please hit for us the share button. Please press the like button. Press the, the love button. Give us thumbs ups and everything that we need in order to get us going. We really need it. So let's go ahead and listen for ourselves.
My fellow Liberians, I'm Attorney Daniel C. Gayu Jr., Deputy Information Minister of the Republic of Liberia. It's time to review President Weah's work done through the Ministry of Youth and Sports. President Weah has launched a $22 million United States youth-sponsored project to provide 21,000 youths in Montserrado, Grand Bassa, and Lofa counties with technical training and mentoring.
Let me stop this right here. And I will carry back again, and you're listening very keenly. Today we're taking our own time. We're rushing. No, we are not rushing.
My fellow Liberians, I'm Attorney Daniel C. Gayu Jr., Deputy Information Minister of the Republic of Liberia. It's time to review President Weah's work done through the Ministry of Youth and Sports. President Weah has launched a $22 million United States youth-sponsored project to provide 21,000 youths in Montserrado, Grand Bassa, and Lofa counties with technical training and mentoring. The YAP project launched last year will also assist about 8,000 TVET graduates transition to employment and
$22 million program for the young people. Let me move this from here. $22 million program, along with the international partners for these young people. I will be playing you video. Maybe somebody will ask, are that money too plenty? How the money was used? Some of that money was used on the young people to carry them abroad, to equip them with, technical skills. The 22 million that we're talking about. Some of this 22 million was used to develop TVET centers. Some of these 22 million, it was used to give young people money so that they can invest that money. Everything is in this video. Everything is in this video. So $22 million. The government of Liberia and that of our partners, President Weah and the partner. Now, why would President Weah, along with international partners or the government of Liberia led by His Excellency President Dr. George MANNEH and his international partner, be able to invest the amount of 22 million in the young people. Why? Why? President Weah understands the gap that we faced in Liberia as it relates to job opportunity, as it relates to skills and etc. Knowing very well that these young people in their majority and our population is very promising with these young people, they are the ones that actually do the work. So he understands that it has not been easy for a country to go through 14 years of civil war. 14 years of civil war. It is not an easy thing. There are many people who lost people who were sponsoring them in school. Some of them, they've overgrown for the classes that they were in when the war started. Some, because of the war, they can no longer go to school again to go through the process of ABC. Imagine somebody at the age of 15 years old in ABC and etc. So some of these people could not go back in the classroom. But it doesn't mean that they do not have the ability to be able to get other skills to help them and their family. So President Weah say, these kids, we cannot leave them alone. Even though some of them have not acquired the formal education, but what do we do? Do we just drop them along the wayside? So he went to his international partners. He met the international partner and said, there is a need for us to help these people. These young people, they've been abused by politicians. These young people, some of them, you see them that are passing around the street. They are not passing around or they are not going around because they want to, but because they were being used by people like Joseph Numa Boakai, who sponsor Lofa Defense Force and etc. etc. These people, after they got the power, instead of ensuring that programs are put in place to take these young people off the street and give them skills, they abandon these young people. President Weah did not give us gun to fight war. President Weah did not sponsor anything like war in the country. The people who sponsor war in Liberia, the people who were responsible for us to commit atrocity against our own family members, after they got the power, they turned their backs on us. They turned their backs on the young people. So because of that, most of these young people that you see today loading car, some of them jacking phones, they have become criminals and etc. is because society have failed them. The people who were supposed to ensure that these people are given skills, when they had the opportunity and the money, they refuse to use the opportunity and the money to better these people's life. Don't believe me. Believe what was said by Joseph Numa Boakai. When Mr. Boakai was asked about why is it that all of these opportunities, why are you guys not making use of it? Mr. Boakai was brave and bold enough to say to us that they squandered the opportunity, that our opportunity was squandered. So when President Weah took over, he said, we cannot sit here and allow these young people to be just floating around here. Let's give them skills. Let us train other young people so that they can be a source of encouragement to many young people. Now, President Weah did not look for the 90 years old or the 80 years old or the 60 years old. He looked for the same old young people and said, if we can give these young people skills, they will be the best medium to be able to convince their colleagues and their friends will see the good in them. Because take for an example, if you see a 25 years old man with a very lucrative skills that can earn him thousands of dollars, if you see a young man of your age, of your crowd, acquire education and come to you and tell you that, my man, you can do it, you feel more relaxed as compared to an elderly man. So what President Weah did was to invest that money in building the human resource capacity of the young people. He collected hundreds of young people and sent them abroad to acquire training in the skills, work, carpentry, mechanic, etc., etc. Now, don't believe it. Let me play you another video. Okay. Okay. So let me play you this video. It's a 4 minute.
Name is Miti Adradasi, and I'm 29 years old. I'm from Liftingers Village,
Okay.
Mozzarella County,
So just bear with me.
Liberia. I'm currently training in.
Here is it. Let me carry this back. Okay. Watch this.
My name is Miti Adradasi, and I'm 29 years old. I'm from Liberia, Liftingers Village, Mozzarella County, Liberia. I'm currently training in carpentry at the Fontech Technology Training Center in Cape Town, South Africa. Some of my experiences will be about carpentry. I never knew the depth of carpentry, how deep it was. All I felt was carpentry was all about nails, hammer, pin bag, and other stuff. But I never knew carpentry was a broad field and you can specialize in various areas in carpentry. Some areas of specialization is wool machining, where you only operate the carpentry machines. And you got another area like upholstery, where you do with household furniture. And you got carpet making, where you
Let me stop this here. You see what we are talking about? So President WEAH decided that these young people, let's invest into them. Because we do not have such facility in Liberia, let's send them abroad. They weren't one, not two, not three, not 50. It was more than that. Send them abroad to acquire this education. And some of the places that they went, South Africa, the government of Liberia were responsible for their transportation, their feeding, and was even paying them while they were undergoing training. These were people, young people who were already trained. Some of them have already acquired the skills from the formal education, going to university or going to colleges. So they were being trained as teachers so that they can come back and help their brothers and sisters. Imagine a 29 years, very young girl. Let me play you another video. I don't want you to believe this other one. Let's bring you another video so that you can see it.
I'm Esther Gia, 9 years old, and I'm from Monrovia, Liberia.
So let's move on. Let's go ahead.
I'm Esther Gia Javili. I'm 29 years old, and I'm from Monrovia, Liberia. I'm training in carpentry and joinery at the Furniture Technology Center in Cape Town. The trade is divided into 4 specifications, which are cabinet making, wood finishing, wood machining, and upholstery. And we are also doing training in business management and entrepreneurship course. When I was selected to do a training in furniture making, it didn't make sense to me at first because back home, choosing to study furniture making may not seem as a major professional accomplishment. They always look down on it also. So it made like nothing. I didn't even wanted to do it at first. I was like kind of encouraged to do it. So when I came here,
I want to stop here. You're listening to what she is saying. And she is right. Back home in Liberia, to see a woman in a carpenter shop, you'd be like, wow, she ain't got no skill. So the things that people overlook was what President WEAH turned into gold. The things that other people failed to do was what President WEAH called these young people and said, look, you guys can be able to help your brothers and your sisters. We can do this together. Get the training, Go back home and help your people. When they see young people in the classroom, they will be more encouraged to do it. They will be envious and they will want to also be like you people. So, like you listening to what she said some of these things did not make sense to her. Woman doing carpentry. She said it did not make sense. And for true, in Liberia, it's strange. How many of you know of a female that is a carpenter? No. How many of, let's be sincere now. How many of you, or of you right here, thought the God fair true in Liberia? English will say, talk the God fair true. How many of you have ever seen ladies who are carpenter? How many of you? Probably on this platform right now, nobody have seen a lady who is a carpenter. I am very sure. Or maybe if somebody have seen, it will just be maybe one or two person on this platform. I don't know how many of us are seeing. To admit, I myself, I can tell you the truth. Sincerely speaking, I have not seen a lady who is a carpenter. I'm telling you, I have not. Especially in Liberia, it's strange. So what President Weah did was to encourage this lady and say, look, you can make it. I want you to get the training so that you can serve as a source of encouragement to these people. They were training as teachers to enter in the classroom and train more young people. You see how you damage this country for us? You all that put this old man called Boakai on our head. You see how you damage the country for us? So these young people were sent abroad to acquire education under the WEAH-led administration. Don't believe it. Let me play you another video again. Play another video.
I am Josephine Wata Summer Robert. I'm 34 years of age, and I do live Pinsville, FCA community. I'm currently training in power electrical. Growing up
Power
in high
electrical. You
school,
see there?
I had a good passion for electricity, and I was always inquisitive, wanting to know the potential of power, the speed of power. And so that going to college, I already knew what I wanted to study. So after studying electrical engineering, I said to myself, how best can I pass on this passion that I have other than teaching others? So I found myself in a TVEC sector wanting to teach electricity or power electrical, giving back to young Liberians.
Let me stop this right here. It's too many videos. Some of the reasons that today we have so many fire all around the place is because you have people that are not trained to electricity, and some of them that go to do the wiring, they even know what they are doing, and at the end of the day, some of these things cause problems. Some of the houses that you see, even some of the people who you see, they say, oh, we can do LECT, we can clear on LEPO. Some of them are not even adequately trained to do some of this work. Somebody will just collect somebody may not connect my wire. Say, yes, clear on the pole. If we go in the name, man, clear on the pole, take wire, run it to your house. You look for some kind of late picking, someone picking, you can run wire. Man say, yo, baby, I can run wire. The last time, that zine was there. That I didn't want to run the wire there. Say, okay, I big my picking, can't run some kind of wire in my house. That boy or that particular individual don't even know the capacity, the thickness, or whatever the length or the kind of wire that is supposed to use. They just take any wire and just put it with yeah, put it on one here, put it here and tie it before you go look, yeah, you run it in your room. Put it there on cheap, put it there, you get current in your house. So you see, these are some of the things that His Excellency President Dr. George MANNEH Weah was trying to avoid. You see today, the damage that some of you caused to that country. That's why when I sit here, always I say to myself, I'm not worried about President Weah coming back. You know what I'm worried about? The damage that this government have caused and what President Weah is going to fix. I'm telling you, some of the houses that you see, people don't even know some of the electrical wiring that they are supposed to put in these houses. They don't know. They are not trained to it. Somebody just see somebody in the community, they say the man holding screwdriver, say, you go to the garage and go to some man can run wire, message you can run wire. He even know the texture of the wire that is supposed to be used on this line. They don't even know. They don't even know how to even, put the wiring together. How the wires are supposed to be, the thickness, the centimeter, blah, blah, blah. The technical people know that. They don't even know. These are things that President Weah was trying to avoid. That's why he sent people to acquire the level of education that he's supposed to acquire, that they're supposed to acquire, so they can help the country. Today, now you see what happening. All over fire. Crack, 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 fire all over. You know why it's like that? Because some of the people that are supposed to go through this training to be good electrician, some of them, they cannot even afford to go there. Under President Weah administration, most of these young people, they were given scholarship. Most of these government officials, they will go to this TV school and say, I gave 50 scholarship. That young people go there and go learn. I know of 4 of my friends who $5, single $5 did not pay. And they were all members of Unity Party. $5 did not pay. If I thought up plenty, I will call 2 of their name right here because they're always on Facebook cussing. 2 of them. I mean, sound electrician. The last time the other one was running, how you call wire to one hotel. So you were running the wire there, and then he called me. So we're talking on the phone. I think doing his breakdown, we're talking on the phone. So he put the phone on camera. And I look at him, I said, wow, man, we're enjoying it. I said, your government, we're enjoying it. Then he laughed. He said, Prince, I said, yeah, he said, my man. That the CDC government, the skill what the CDC government gave me. That's why I using here. So I enjoy myself. Move your in power. He was working to one of the hotel. They were doing their electrical work there, and he was able to go there and help. And he was brave enough. He said, "My man, the skill what you gave me, that skill I using here. We move the man from there. We move him from there." I said, "Oh, y'all move the man from there?" He said, "Yeah, we move him from there." I said, "Okay, that's good. That's a good one." So right now, as I speak to you, fellow Liberians, there are members of even the Unity Party that benefited immensely from these programs. That benefited immensely from these programs. They are around. They are around. They are around. Oh, let me see. Sorry, let me respond to a message here. Oh, sorry, my people. So you see that at the end of the day, the guy tells him, "My man, we join you. That you kill the cow, that we will eat the meat." And he was being comical. He said, "You kill the cow, we eat the meat." This is what President Weah did for the young people. Gave them that skill. Y'all hear the share button, my people. Y'all hear it to as many places as you. I'm Mr. Sharing because I forgot to even, to share to some of the areas that I'm supposed to share to. But no problem. We'll still do it. We'll still share. We'll still share. So at the end of the day, he was laughing. He said, "My man, that is skilled. I play eating now. I play eating." So the government of His Excellency President Dr. George MANNEH Weah did not pick and choose. So every Liberian must benefit. I played the video. You are seeing the video. So this money were used to be able to help these young people because the plan of President Weah was to ensure that when you take these young people, sorry, this thing is giving me some kind of sound that is telling me that this is charges. Sorry. So the plan of President Weah is that when you take these people from the street, do you just take them and put them in a hall? Or do you bring people who are qualified and competent to train them? And that was definitely what President Weah was thinking about. That we should bring these young people, when we bring them to rehabilitate them, let's give them meaningful skills. It's not just singing how you call son and you finish, you go back. And President Weah was doing all of these things so as to avoid some of the calamity that we are faced with today, where you're seeing houses are burning all around the place because of very poor electrical work. Houses are burning around the place because the materials that people are supposed to even buy and use in their houses are not the materials that they are buying. Look, there are certain work that requires certain wire. It's not just because they say that wire, so therefore with me current can just pass through it. Any current can pass through it. Any voltage you take it and just put it there. One man can say, my man, wire that wire back. What are you talking about? Wire that wire. No, wire is not wire. Wire is not wire. There are grades of wire that you use based on the current that is coming in, based on your appliances. You will go buy some kind of telephone wire, then you want to put AC on it, you want to put your freezer on it, you want to put your fan on it, this, that, all kind of thing. At the end of the day, these are some of the things that cause problems. So what President Weah was doing was trying to avoid the calamity that we now have today, the houses burning all around the place. You see, the man who you're saying gets sense. So when you ask me what President Weah did for the young people, I'm naming them first. Then before coming to a unity party, I'm naming them. So let's go to the video that we were told and bring it to you.
Entrepreneurship. Today, project launched last year will also assist about 8,000 TVET graduates transition to employment and entrepreneurship. To date,
8,000 TVET graduates. That's what President, that was even a small number. 8,000 TVET graduates. So what he did, because President Weah never wanted to bring other people from out of the country to come and teach our children or to come and teach the young people are going to be too cost intensive. So he decided, instead of us bringing teachers in the country from South Africa, from here, from there, let's send our people, let them go for the training. When they go for the training, they will be able to come back. We'll spend less, they will come back, they will be here, they will train more people. You see, President Weah, a man with brain, a man with sense. Let's go ahead.
3,287 youths have been impacted. President Weah, with support from the
3,087 young people, they were impacted. These were people that were trained. These were people that passed through these skills. Today, some of them, they are in Liberia. Some of them are members of the Unity Party. Like I told you, one of my men, I call him, my man. Okay, the cow, we eat a meat. You know, you can play fun of me sometimes. Okay, the cow, we eat a meat. You are working with some kind of hell about B hotel. I want to call it hotel. B hotel. I didn't want to do something there. That bucker, guess what? That bucker working for hour. He's a man, and that small man, a supervisor, brother man. Is that I enter the place, I brought all my credentials. The people see my paper. They look at my paper, they know that I'm a qualified man. And I just babati man, where they get it for on the run. Say can't hold plier and pass wire here. So we're talking laughing. Say, my man, I ain't even touching. I just in my I ain't even touching the thing. I just telling the beginning what to do. Hey, the other wire, you can put a wire. The wire that's will be, you know, I just passing around a supervising. So I jokingly I told you as my man, I make my small 18 now. So man say, yeah, my man, he's gonna lay $50. And for real, they man give me $50. I mean, he sent it to me now, but you know, when I asked him, I mean, he said, but man, I'll give you $50. What kind of thing is that? I'm working for Guma, I'll give you $50. At some of your benefit, I'll give you $50. You know, jokingly. So as my man, I will send my picking. I send my you know, my whoever number he call, the person call him, and quick, he send the money. The person called me back. So I didn't believe it. I said, what? 100 men were passing around. $50 he sent to my picking. I said, oh man, thank you, so man. Don't mention that thing not anything. I think I cold water, you know, I'm making here an hour. Is that working here for an hour? The same thing we are doing in America, the same thing I do here, we all will start laughing. He said, "Can 2029 again will be your." Now, that skill was given to that brother by President George MANNEH WEAH government. He did not look at somebody who would be Unity Party, this, that. No. He gave it to Liberian youth. But let's go ahead. Listening to the practical policy of President George MANNEH WEAH for the young people. The dream of President WEAH, in fact, the reality of President WEAH, that was not a dream no more. It was something that he was implementing. Let's listen here.
World Bank, CEDA, and ADF has rolled out the $42 million WEAH project to benefit 53,650 vulnerable persons in 14 counties by increasing their access to income earning opportunities and by expanding their income and livelihood support. Currently, a total of 5,000 persons have enrolled for temporary employment support, while 2,800 persons have been provided grant support for business startup.
Now, let me stop this right here. You see why today the people who are in the market, they are crying? You see the impact that President WEAH had on their lives? President WEAH knew that these people, they are not like hellaba BB businesses that will go take hellaba loan from banks. The plan of President WEAH was that let government be able to share the resources with these people. That some of these people are saying, that our money, we eat it. That our money, we eat it. Then we vote for Joseph Newman Boakai. That some of them they were saying that our money, we eat it. Then we vote for Joseph Newman Boakai. That our government money. So where your government money is now, you can see under Joseph Newman Boakai. So you see the plan of President WEAH. He decided that no, what we are going to do is to ensure that these people are given opportunity. We give these people opportunity. Let's give them small loan. What will it take government to give small loan to these people? That's the reason why you saw that most of these people, they were empowered. They could not go to Access Bank to go and take money from there because doing willow market business, that one at Access Bank will not even give it to you. So what President WEAH did was to send people in the various counties to train the old lady there. Then when they train them and get them small money, at least getting some kind of some of them they got $50,000 Liberian dollars now. Some of them got 50,000, some of them got 60,000, some of them got 75, some of them got 50, some of them got 30, just based on what you are doing, different amounts. He sent these people in the county to go and train these people and take the money and give it to them. Because President WEAH said, this is your government money. Let the money go around. You too benefit from your own government money. Use it in a way that you can empower yourself. Because there are some of you who taking care of children. There are some of you who taking care of homes. Your husband not living. So let's give you the money so that you can be able to help yourself. That President WEAH. That's what he did. I don't want you to believe it. That's why I'm taking my own time to play these videos for you. Let me carry this back for you to listen.
From the World Bank, CEDA, and ADF has rolled out the $42 million WEAH project to benefit 53,650 vulnerable persons in 14 counties by increasing their access to income earning opportunities and by expanding their income and livelihood support. Currently, a total of 5,000 persons have enrolled for temporary.
You see that? You see these people? 5,000 persons enrolled. Why you think today? You see, look, sometimes the people have the parable, right? The people can say, you never miss the tree or you never mix the brooks until the water run dry. You never understand the benefit of that tree until it is cut down and you don't get shade no more. When President WEAH was giving this money, guess what some of them were saying? Some of these people, that want government money, that want country money, we eat it. They people that want country money, your country money they were giving you. Your country not get money now under Joseph Newman Boakai. What happened? We can't see your country money now. No. That's the question we are asking you. Why is it we can't see your country money right now? What happened? Oh, why we can't see your country money? Joseph Newman Boakai took it and put it on a bosom. No, Boakai put it on a bosom. You can see it. The country money. You can only hear the knee, but you can see it. Yesterday, when President WEAH was there, he said, no, let's train the people, let's give them money. All of them were giving different amounts so that the businesses can go around. People were buying, they were paying because the money left You see how President Weah was too smart? You know what President Weah did to these people? It almost like what happened to us during the corona time, coronavirus. The government of the United States gave us, some small money. And that money that they gave us, guess what? Do you know that money went right back in the economy? Because we spend the money to buy food, we spend that money to buy gas, to pay for some other stuff, bills and blah 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 and stuff like that. So that 1,005 that they gave us, it didn't really it go back to the economy. Even we pay for it. Some of us pay. That money went right back in the economy. Right back in the economy. It went right back in the economy. So what President Weah did was to give these people money because he know that when the money get to these people, it will come back to the government. These people will send their children to school. They will take some of that money and send the children to school. The school will be able to pay teachers. Teacher will go in the market. So you know that there will be a circular flow of the cash. Because, for example, if you give these people money, they invest it in their business, the profit where they get, they will take it and say, Gion Ball, carry your school fees, go pay it. The principal there will be able to pay teachers. The teachers there will go home and be able to give, their wives or whoever they are living with money to go in the market. When they go in the market, they buy. So you see how the money will go around, how the money will go around, how the money will go around, even though it's not enough, but to some extent it will go around. Somebody will get something. That's what President Weah was doing. The man you say he gets sense. You see how explaining what he was doing effortlessly. I just going through I just like that. You see what he was doing? Today now you hearing the money say $1.2 billion, but you can't see it. You can't see it. No, don't believe me. Let me play you a video here for you to hear market women crying. Market women crying. No, I don't want you to believe it. Because when I say these things, and that people will say that, oh, yeah, oh, Papa, your CDC people, oh, they, wait, wait, wait. So
We understand.
listen,
That rescue thing, what a
listen.
million rescue. You want to rescue for your
These are
noble.
some of the people that receive
Show
some
me
of
a
the money.
million rescue.
Listen,
To save somebody, the million rescue. Yeah.
To deliver you from something, take you from something.
Helena
So
Bar, how
you
are
are
you,
the poor
Mama?
people.
I want to
Rescue me,
appreciate you.
save.
Let me pause this.
But we the
I want to welcome my lovely sister Helena Bar. How are you, Ma? I hope you are doing great, well, and fine. Appreciate your presence here. Thank you so very kindly. Juje, thank you so much. We appreciate your presence. Thank you so very kindly. Again, hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, so that we can have a wonderful time here together. Thank you so very kindly. Let's listen here.
people. That rescue thing, what a million rescue. You want to rescue for your noble. Show me a million rescue. To save somebody, the million rescue. Yeah.
To deliver you from something, take you from something.
So you are the poor people. Rescue me, save. But we the old people. Rescue the million rescue. That you can't help me while
Yeah, that's the same thing.
But you can't tell in the water. He can't put on making the water back to kill on money. You know they get people the pressure. Husband not working. I live in Joseph. I even made 1,000 a lot. I even made 500 a lot profit. Let me come and go. Children waiting for me. You are Joseph Baga. Where will be our result next year? We wouldn't even 1 year. What will be our result the following year?
Okay, thank you so much. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Patience Manne.
Patience Manne. You selling the market here?
Yes,
What you selling at here?
Yes,
But I'm saying anything until I get
no market. Can't get some. I follow for one season.
You go look for the market, you see so?
Let's take this from here. You see what we're talking about? Now you see what we're talking about. These are people that are crying. That they can't even see it. It's not easy. Prices of things double. They can't see it. Because at the end of the day, the program that President Weah put in place to help his people, Joseph Newman Boakai has not put anything in place like that. To the extent that President Weah was able to put $3 million down for Liberian businesses. Don't believe it. Let me play you the video. I don't want you to believe what I'm saying. Let me bring you the video so you can see it. And then you will use it as an information. Okay. 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 Let me just bring it right here.
Funds.
Okay. Fine.
And
Let me just
government will
bring this
be
right here.
encouraged to put more funds into the loan program. The loan will be available to all 50 counties in
Yeah.
Liberia, and
This.
emphasis will be placed on vulnerable groups, including women and the disabled.
Women and the disabled loan given to them.
It is important to note that the review and analysis of loan applications and the granting and administration of credit will be left solely with the participating financial institutions who have been designated to administer this program. Our
That's
Liberians, other Liberians will also be able to benefit from the repay funds,
so. Let me just
and government
pause
will be
this right here.
encouraged to put more funds into the loan program.
You see that? That was what President Weah was doing. Gave loan to the people, especially those who are in businesses. They can use that money for the upkeep of their business, for their family. At the end of the day, they will go to the stores, they will buy, and that money will come back in taxes to government. That's what President Weah did. $3 million was dedicated exclusively for Liberian businesses, with the exception of what he put in the bank. He sent people again in the country. So you go in the country and train our people. And President Weah made it clear. Say the money here. When we get all the money, you use the money, go your can you pay back the money, then we take it, we give it to other group of people. The other group of people too, when they take it, they do good with it, they can't pay us, then we take it, we give it to other group. Like that, everybody will be able to get what they're supposed to get. Practical approach in alleviating poverty amongst Liberians and empowering them. Young people were empowered through these initiatives. Let's go ahead and you listening.
Temporary employment support, while 2,800 persons have been provided grant support for business startup.
Yeah,
President Weah has secured
2,800
26
person.
million.
Left wait, 2,800 person across the country. That was the first phase. Because the plan of President Weah was that the total of 8,000 person must benefit. So the first phase, the first 2,000 plus were able to benefit. Let's go. Let's go ahead. Let's listen.
United States data from the European Union to support 1,800 persons have been provided grant support for business startup. President Weah has secured 26 million United States data from the European Union to support technical and vocational training sector to increase youth employability and entrepreneurship.
Yeah, and I played the video, and you saw the video with the people there inside. You saw the video here, right? And you see the video? Yeah, is it? So that money was to ensure that these young people are trained. They are given skills so that they can come and help other young people. They were not responsible for anything while they were on that training. In fact, they were taking pay. These people who were there on training in South Africa, in Rwanda, and other countries, the government were paying them while they were also going through their training. The government responsible for their feeding, their housing, etc., etc. That's what President Weah did for the young people. That was the empowerment that he gave to these young people. Practical. You see policy in play. Let's go ahead.
This project dubbed Youth Rising, President Weah has constructed a welding and fabrication workshop and has renovated 6 other workshops at the Monrovia Vocational Training Center. He is renovating the
You see, wedding workshop at the NVTC. The NVTC that was practically abandoned. President Weah said, no. This place said we must make it up to standard. In fact, the mind of President Weah was to make Liberia a hub for TVET training in West Africa. That people can leave from Ghana and come to Liberia that people can leave from Sierra Leone, Sierra Leone and come to Ghana, from Guinea and come to Ghana, other areas and come, and come to Liberia for training. That was the mind of President Weah, was to get us the best. That's why he sent people abroad so that they can acquire good knowledge. It will not just be there, oh, they man, we know in his work, how you got to play Firestone 1884, and they man, you know how to drive. Then they bring you say, because you know how to drive, can't in the classroom and can't teach. No, President Weah said no. Let these people get the proper education. I know some people who then get one certificate for any kind of from any kind of vocational training, but they used to be in class teaching. When you ask, hey man, how small man, the time Lanco or operating, that man used to operate a heavy machine. When you ask a man, say, where you learn it from? He said, I want all a German man. One German man taught me how to drive machine. You can't in classroom. That one German man taught me. You don't get no paper. So President, we are saying, no, this will not be. Let's send these people to acquire the education. That's why you saw most of the people that they were sending, these were people who at least get already, prior education. Some of them you see they are engineers by profession, different thing. You saw the other lady who said by profession she's an engineer. She graduated from the University of Liberia as an engineer. But the government of Liberia was able to encourage her to go do carpentry. And she went there. And people,
Entire campus of the Tumutu Agricultural Vocational Training Center
see that?
in Bong County and has constructed an additional training center,
Let's look at
a
because
welding.
President we are not just gave these people the knowledge, but he also ensured that the facility must be built. So we saw the government of Liberia, President George MANNEH, we are building these facilities around. We saw these facilities being built all around the place. Renovate them, gave them a modern status, put new machines in them for the young people. Waiting just like Newman Boyka doing for you, the young people. Y'all be causing people. Waiting just like Newman Boyka doing for the young people. We're causing. When they read, they can't honor it. One of the reasons you see, anyway, CDC people, then y'all can sport business too. How loud are y'all? Y'all can sport business. Y'all can be our brother, they can be scared. They platform. I know, yeah, but let us on toss up, man. Sometimes our brother, they can be scared. They platform. They honor a palaver. Many can say that play, you can't go there. You go there. You can't even spark. Because the men are so they can talk so true with video, with evidence, and all the other things. So no way. I want to welcome Asiane Dagoze Meska. Thank you so much for joining us. Dagoze Meska, we appreciate your presence here. Thank you so very kindly for joining us from the YouTube channel. Yeah, joining us from my own beloved county. Yeah, that county there. I love that county. That's my beloved county, Grand Cape Man County. I told you I'm Grand Cape Man, Lofa, born in Mosorado County. I want to welcome the chairman of the New Jersey chapter of CDC USA, Chairman Fanso Deck. How are you, sir? I salute your presence. Thank you so much for joining us here. It's always a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you so very kindly, my brother. I want to welcome you. Thank you. Acknowledge your presence. Thank you. So, listening to what President Weah was able to do for the young people, because of what the Unity Party men, what President Weah do for young people? We're playing it to you. Listen.
Increase youth employability and entrepreneurship. Under this project, dubbed Youth Rising, President Weah has constructed a welding and fabrication workshop and has renovated 6 other workshops at the Monrovia Vocational Training Center. He is renovating the entire has constructed a welding.
Look at the place. And you see the before this year that you're looking at here on the other side. And you see the before picture. Look at the before picture. That what Joseph Newman Boyka then left after 12 years. That they nonsense they left for us. When President Weah came, and you see the after, how they were able to renovate the whole place. Look at it, the place where 12-year people left the place. In fact, they used to pack wood there. The place was basically for animal now. They abandoned that place. It was for animal. You see the people packing that wood there. So they will give you the before and they will give you after President Weah went there and renovated, the place. So let's go ahead. You enjoy the thing. You enjoy this too.
and fabrication workshop and has renovated 6 other
You
workshops.
see there? Look at the workshop. Look at the workshop. Look at the place. Look at the place students were sitting. A place that you call vocational training. Look at it before. That how Joseph Newman Boakai then left it 12 years. Look at how they left this place. Look at the place. Look on the other side, the before picture. I just want you to look at the before picture. Look at the before picture. You see how the place was looking before? All reggae up, no any kind of equipment in the place. But look at after. Look at the equipment, modern equipment, President. We are putting. No, look at it. You know, sometimes some of the information that I can be giving, I must say I can be feeding back. Because the information that I'm giving it for sedition. Because sedition already know what their government did. The information is for opposition. But the men can't. They can't that I can be begging you to share. That I can be begging you to share. Oh, Obel Mo, you are welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. A man again they can run away. They quit to run. They go report. They can run away, then they go report a page. So these informations, you know, yeah. Sometimes I can tell that information enough for all. We already know it. See this year, you know it to your fingertip. The information for our men then. For our men they can be scared. They can't apply for the law. Say no, they play it too hard for all. You know, play that we can fasting around. They play a hard. But anyway, it is what it is. I want to say welcome to everybody. So look at this particular area here. Look, you take a look, take a look at the area. Just look at this area. Look there. Look at the area. You see here? Look at the before picture. This is what Joseph Newman Boakai left. And Madam Ellen Johnson said after 12 years. Look at the place here. And look at the place that President Weah left after just few years. 3 years. Look here. Look at the 12-year people place. And look at the 3 years. But the people will be brave enough. Waiting President Weah do. Waiting President Weah do. Let's go to our video. We play. Let's go ahead.
At the Morovia Vocational Training Center. He is renovating the entire campus of the Tumutu Agricultural Vocational Training Center in Bong County and has
You see Tumutu?
constructed an additional workshop there. President
You see the Tumutu?
Weah is renovating the business domestic occupational center while constructing additional classrooms plus a hospitality center. All of the workshops are furnished with new state-of-the-art.
In Bong County, that some of the players Joseph Newman Boakai went to go dedicate and say that he the one beat it, that he the one get it.
Equipment. Under the same project, President Weah, through the Ministry of Education, has granted high school going youth more access to technical and vocational training opportunities.
Let me stop here. I want to explain something about it. You know, those of you who went to school back in the 80s or in the 70s, we used to have this after school program, right? There used to be this after school program. I want to welcome Prince Coleman. Thank you for joining us. It's a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you so very kindly, Prince Coleman. You are highly welcome. They used to have this after school program. They used to have carpentry, different things, especially in the government high school. They used to have, secretariat, secretary sons, secretariat used to be there, all these different things. Some people soap making, seamstress, tailoring, etc. They used to have all of them there in these government schools. Even under the regime of President Samuel Kayando, it was there. So the dream of President Weah was that young people who are in high school, before you graduate from high school, you must have a skill. And to do that, let us make sure that every high school in Liberia, public high school, have what we call a TVET academy attached to it. They must either be doing some kind of carpentry or masonry or mechanic, electrician, some kind of thing must be attached to the high school. The dream of President Weah is that no child should leave from high school, the wall of high school, coming outside there with high school diploma on his arm. But he must come with something in the head as a skill, because it will help him while he is going to the university, at least to be able to, do one or two things. So that was the dream of President Weah. That's why you saw him building all of these institutions in different counties. Let's go ahead. Don't even believe what I'm saying. Let's go ahead.
By constructing, renovating, and equipping TVET
You see
schools at Cape Palmas High School,
Cape Palmas?
Sano Multilateral High, and
See that?
Zuedu Multilateral High. He is
You see what he was doing in the Leeward counties? You see what he was doing? Building all of these institutions, building them in the counties. Zuedu, Grand Jida, Nimba, Bon County, Grand Cape Mount, building all of these institutions there so that people can be trained. When they come, they already prepare and they know what they are doing. Oh, Liberians.
renovating
Vote
the
for
whole
ourselves.
Habe Multilateral High, including
for
its
ourselves.
workshops. At the Boko Washington Institute, President Weah has established the
Look
TVET
at
Center
the
of
one after. Look
Excellence,
at the after
its
and look
workshops.
at. You see
At
it?
the Boko
You see here? This is BWR. This is Boko Washington Institute. This is the 12-year people. Joseph Newman Boakai, then 12 year. Look at how they play looking like. This is the 12-year people. Look at how it looking like. So old machine then, where how you call 1968, the people are using that was still there. When President Weah took over, look at. You see the before that Joseph Newman Boakai then time, 12 years. This is just in the period of 3 years. In the period of 3 years. In fact, 2 years. Look at what President Weah was able to do. These are all modern machines, modern equipments. These were all modern equipments. That Joseph Newman Boakai then 12 years. You see the play just looking there. They play. In fact, mosquito can go inside. It will even die. The mosquito will die. Mosquito can in the place here, it will die because the place is even unhealthy. Can you imagine for mosquito to enter in the 12-year area and fall down on the ground and say, no, I can make you run away from here. And you must know. But look at the place. President Weah at the BWI we're talking about here. The BWI we're talking about here. Yaka. Go ahead.
High. He is renovating the whole Habe Multilateral High, including its workshops.
Look at the Habe Multilateral High. Look how it was looking like. This is the 12-year people. Joseph Newman Boakai then 12 years. Look here. Look at how the place was looking like. They cannot play you pop belly go inside the belly go will take 2 hours to die. Because it's very, in fact, it's unhealthy. You put pig here, pig what we say daddy. You put pig in the kind of thing, you forget it, it gone, it die. It will finish right away. It will fall down on the ground. That 12 years people here, where we see $16 billion. That 12-year people here. Look at President Weah. The man who is say, oh, yeah, he not get no money. That's what he did here. But let's go ahead.
Multilateral High, including its workshops. At the Boko Washington Institute, President Weah has established the TVET Center of Excellence.
You see that? Look. The BWIL. You see all on the side. That's also modern machine. The other machine here that since how you call and during the Chalekin era, they brought the other one here. All the machine there, you see that Chalekin era machine. They using rack and all to put it on it. We look at the machine keenly. You see the rack on it here? They put rack on it here. Yeah. They put rack on it. Under that thing, they put rack there. You see what we're talking about? We talk people say, oh, they get very well. Oh, yeah, we get time for you. We're here to educate our people. Let's go
includes
ahead.
the renovated computer lab.
Look at the computer lab. This is the 12-year computer lab. You see Joseph Newman Boakai and 12-year computer lab. Look there. No, let's stop here and you look there. Look at the 12-year computer lab. Joseph Newman Boakai then. It now even get roof over it. It empty just like Joseph Newman Boakai here. Look there. Look. You see the before 12 years the people spent. This is what they left for President Weah. When President Weah became president, look at the computer lab. Look there. Look at it. No, you can see the before and the after. And you can see it. Before and after. The people who say they have connection, just like you Boakai who say, yeah, you get friend in hard place. A friend will bring it a yellow machine. Yaka, I beg you, yeah. Let's go ahead.
The electricity, carpentry and joinery, automotive and air conditioning and refrigeration workshops. President WEAH has renovated the entire Vonjima Multilateral Hall.
You see Vonjima Multilateral Hall, the place where Joseph Numa Boyka come from? Let Vonjima Multilateral Hall. That's where we were looking before. Joseph Numa Boyka, Vice President of Liberia, hailing from Lofa. Let Multilateral Hall. Look there. No, when I talk, I will take my own time. And I'm running. We ain't going nowhere. That later on, I'm going to work today. So I get small hour on my hand. I get small hour. So the hour that I get, I will use it right here. And I'm going nowhere.
Workshops. President
Hey,
WEAH has
look,
renovated the entire
look there.
Vonjima Multilateral Hall and has
Look at Vonjima Multilateral Hall. Look at Vonjima. Joseph Numa Boyka there for 12 years, Vice President. Where he pay alone, you can even donate and say the Vonjima area who can make it to be lively. Pin said they could not put it. They abandoned the place. Look at how the place looking. But when President WEAH took over, look, you're about to see inside the things that they put inside.
modernized its workshop with funds
And
received
you see there? Yeah, is it? Yeah, the thing they put in the workshop. Vonjima Multilateral Hall. The WEAH government made absolutely nothing. No equipment, nothing was there. Nothing was there. It was empty. Joseph Numa Boyka here. But when President WEAH took over, they bought modern machineries. Modern machine that people can use and put it in the workshop. Hey, just look there.
from the Swedish government. President WEAH has also renovated the workshops at the William V. Stodman.
That is William V. Todman workshop. And you see how we're looking like the 12-year people, Joseph Numa Boyka and 12 years. Look how they play were looking like. To put pin on the buildings that Joseph Numa Boyka and say no, they can't put it there. Yaka. The people are wicked. These are wicked politicians. I'll lie to you. I don't care about you, the young people. Look, these are all institutions that cater to young people. Most of these institutions that we display here, they cater to young people. Look at the place. After 12 years, look at how they left this place. They could not even pin the place. Those said they didn't even have the play inside the play open wide. Joseph Numa Boyka here. Inside open wide. The President WEAH got to come. Look at President WEAH time. 2 years. Look at. You yourself do the comparative analysis now.
High with support from the Strive project funded by the French Development.
Look at computer lab. This is how the computer lab were looking like doing Joseph Numa Boyka in 12 years. Look at the computer. 1888 computer then that was in here. Macon, they used to have some kind of computer they call Macon Bacon, man. Yeah. Macon Bacon computer. That it was in in that thing. That only that computer. That it was in that thing. The one the people say not even using. All the people who face that set of computer, they're not living again. That's why they put in that thing. Look at how it's looking like. When President WEAH took over, he brought modding. Look there. Look at the chairs, in fact, that is in the place. You sit down in that chair, you feel comfortable. You sit down in the chair that they provide, even in the computer lab. You know, say, yeah, you're sitting down in computer lab. Look at the place. Look at it before. 12 years, Joseph Numa Boyka. 2 years, President WEAH. You look there. The people who say they had a connection, they know it all, they get experience. Look at that 12 years. Look at President WEAH 2 years. These idiot, very wicked people that don't care about the young people of Liberia. They only use you, get your vote from you, and at the end of the day, they just throw you aside. Let's go ahead.
Agency. President WEAH has recruited 120 TVET instructors for international training.
Yeah, 128 TVET teachers for international training. Send all 128 abroad. So you will go abroad, you will learn. 128. That was the first time in the history for government of Liberia to send such huge amount out. The total amount that was able to complete the training, they were about 325. Get the records here. But let's go ahead.
The first 64 have returned and the next 56 are about to depart the country.
You see that?
Through the Strive project, he will build the capacity of 2,000 youths, offer capacity enhancement opportunities for 300.
See that? Even in the agriculture sector, the young people that were there, provide training for them and give them loan.
Farmers. and provide long-term socio-professional integration of Liberian youth.
You see
To
that?
date, 5 electrical workshops, including those
You see the electrical workshop? This LOIC. You see electrical workshop? No, look there and see it for yourself. So that you can say, oh yeah, the people in the line here. You see that Liberian man, he teaching electrical work how it's supposed to be. I was telling you earlier, some of the reason why you see some of these houses are burning. Because you can get collect one Joe blow from behind the house. My man, can you get wrong why? Man say yes. You get plier. He say yeah, yeah. He say no one get plier, but you get nerve there. He say yeah, I get nerve. Okay, bring the nerve. You see, we are teaching how they supposed to do wiring in a house, industrial wiring. I mean, practical teaching. That what President we are doing so that they can avoid the burning of houses by electrical fault. That's what he was doing. But today, Joseph Newman Boy, I ain't get time. Yaka. They think we will finish it today.
at Don Bosco High School
You
and
see that?
LORC Buchanan and Monrovia centers
You
has
see
been
that?
completed.
You see that? They're teaching them practical training. That's what they are taking. How to run wire. Like I was telling you earlier. These are the training that President Weah was providing to these young people. Because President Weah wanted a safe country, a safe environment. But just anyone but I ain't get time for that. Ain't get time. Most of these people who underwent this training, some of them working for BB company and all the other places and things like that. You see what President Weah did? The men who say he know nothing. Oh, the men not know nothing. The men for good more than just then you might break out where he good more than four. He can't do nothing. He there. He passing around drinking heavily. A serial alcoholic and a gambler. A gambler.
He has ensured the development of an improved electricity curriculum and has
You see that?
strengthened the agriculture.
Under President we had electricity curriculum. We had electricity curriculum where you would train people. And like I said, that training will help to prevent so many fire outbursts. So you see Lepo catch fire. They don't want catch fire. Because there are all kind of people there where they say, I mean, you know how to do it. They say, yes. They who teach you? Say that I papa there. I papa were living West Point. I used to be behind. I used to hold a bag. I think he was claiming LEC pool. I used to be holding a bag then. He said, okay, you good to go clean that pool. But you see, under President Weah administration, these people were being trained. They took them in the classroom, tell them how one phase supposed to be two phase, parallel wiring, where wire supposed to go, the kind of wire, the texture of wire, and etc. Now you even get that one. Somebody will just go to Seti brother. Seti brother, you get wire there, man. Say yeah. What kind of wire is it? Wire where current and pass through. Anyone just bring it. When you ask it, Seti brother tell you say, oh, the other one at 75, but the other one at 30, the other one at 25. They bring it 25 on any wire. Yeah, let's go ahead. Liberian, we do it to
And
ourselves.
masonry programs across the TVEC sector. President Weah's passion for youth employability has resulted into the graduation of 9,785 youths, with 63% of them females, from tuition-free government TVEC
Yeah,
schools. This number does not include
63% female with government paying their fees, everything. 63%. So President Weah wanted to empower these young people. Yeah. I see some kind of thing I'm supposed to send me some kind of message I'm supposed to send it in. But let me see.
those benefiting from free TVEC programs in public high schools. In 2019, President Weah launched the LEAP program funded by the French government. His LEAP program has provided employable and entrepreneurial skills to 11,800 youths in Montserrat, Grand Baza, and Mangibi counties.
You see
The
that?
beneficiaries were given small grants for business startups.
Fine. Now, after the training, President Weah didn't just abandon them and say, let them go. He gave them small thing. Loan. Loan, he gave it to them. Clawesi. He said, talking nonsense. You fool. 12 years is loading. I true. 12 years loading. I let her, Janje, respond to him. 12 years of suffering. You see, these are some of the people who has become an embarrassment to their own people and their own nation. You ain't able to tell us what Joseph Newman Boakai is doing for the young people. No, you ain't able to say. But you can't hear, he say 12 years. Because he just feel all of our here, he get mud inside your own. So he can't say 12 years. Yeah, 12 years. You think Liberian people are foolish? You think they are stupid? They don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they want. If you want 12 years, what can you show for the 12 years that you want for us to give you, Clara? You are a professional man, Clara. Let Tosso and Tosso. Leader, how you call ballistic team. But let's be reasonable enough, Clara. The time that you take into read, you can send a link. I will open a link. That this is what Joseph Newman Boakai is doing for the young people. Look at the topic above. We are doing a comparative analysis. President WEAH and Joseph Newman Boakai. Because Joseph Newman Boakai there for 12 years. We're comparing all the year for the Unity Party. What are you able to do? Well, you can't read 12 years. Anyway, no problem, that our brother. Let lean. People then will educating you.
His
And one
LEAP
of them now come.
program also reactivated the dormant National Youth Service Program that has recruited and provided jobs for 93 youths in 5 counties. President WEAH has reactivated a National Cadet Program that has recruited 246 fresh college.
You see, the National Cadet Program, it was reintroduced by President WEAH. These people abandoned it. Joseph Newman Boakai, 12 years abandoned it. President WEAH was able to reintroduce it.
Graduates to provide them working experience in public and private sector and has retained 95 or then on jobs in 3 counties. In 2021, President WEAH completed a substantial portion of the Youth Opportunities Project that benefited 14,108 youths in 15 counties. This was
14,000 plus youth benefited from small business support. They gave them money. After they finished teaching them and training them how to manage their business, the government of Liberia gave them money. 14,000 persons. The government of Liberia gave them money. No, don't believe it. Yeah, as are the pictures and the video.
Bank and CEDA funded project. Honor a component.
You see their money? Amen. Displaying their money. It's their money. They finished getting their training. Some of them were able to get 500. Some of them were able to get 600. Some of them were able to get 300. Some of them got 700. Some of them even got up to $1,000. You see them displaying their money after the training. They took money and gave it to them and say, y'all go do your business. Y'all help yourself. Look at it. Look at it. They were not AR. We're not telling you about AR. Reality. Oh, Liberian.
10,000 youth receive labor subsidies and 14,108 receive funding for small business support.
Small business support. You see,
we are also completed a very substantial portion of the AFDP funded YEAP project to strengthen the capacities of UL, BWI, and NCCC to enable them design and deliver entrepreneurship and employment generation programs.
Yeah. So what President WEAH did was that at the University of Liberia, he added special amount to them so that they can train these young people to be able to manage their businesses, to be able to manage whatever they are investing into. Youth entrepreneur skills. Oh God.
For youth, President WEAH has ensured the allocation of budgetary support for the coastal sanitation.
You hear the coastal sanitation project? The coastal sanitation project, where almost about pretty close to good thousands of people were employed and they were helping to clean the city, keep the city clean. Oh yeah.
TECY project, which provided temporary employment for over 5,000 beneficiaries.
Over 5,000 people, over 5,000. These guys were on the beach cleaning the beach. Some of them, they were on the street sweeping. Some of them, they were in communities cleaning drainages. Now, you see, one of the reasons why when President WEAH was president, I'm not saying that they were not flooding, but the way the flooding destroy homes under Joseph Newman Boakai, it was not as compared to under President WEAH. You know why? Because these young people that you look at, they will send them in the community to open some of these small drainages. They will send these young people in the community to be able to make sure that some of this grass in areas that water can pass, that they cut the grasses there. So when the water comes, the water will not be stopped. It will just move, flow freely. Let's go ahead. And they were getting money. They were being paid for what they were doing. You're passing around, oh, that what money? That what money? What happened to your money now? I just said you my book, I can't get your money now.
In Montserrado, bombing Grand Bassa, Nimba, and River G counties. He also reactivated the Youth Connect program that has created training opportunities for over 50,000 youths. President WEAH has reactivated the Adolescent Sexual Reproductive Health Program.
And what President WEAH also did, especially in the Leeward counties like Grand Cape Mount County, because there were, we had this area, we have these cases of, a teenage pregnancy, was to ensure that these people are educated. Sexual education. Sexual education. It was given to them. Listen.
He has built a youth center in Tanning, Grand Cape Mount County with support from UNFPA. The center has provided 7,524 at-risk youth access to HR services, and 361 girls have been trained in livelihood skills support. President WEAH has refurbished the SKD Sports Complex to meet international standards after the stadium was banned for failure to meet CAF's minimum standards since 2015. Despite the previous administration's $18 million refurbishment carried a few years to his presidency, President WEAH has added 23,000 bucket seats, artificial turf, press tribune, and other amenities to the stadium with less than $3 million United States dollars. President WEAH continues to inspire and support Liberian athletes to reach the top levels of their sports. Liberian athletes won 21 medals at the ECOWAS Honor 18 and Honor 20 championships in Ghana, one silver medal in the African Senior Championship in Mauritius, and came second in Africa in the women's 100-meter hurdles. In 2021, Liberia came fifth in the world in 200 meters and 13th in the world in 100-meter hurdles at the Tokyo Olympics. In 2022, Liberia came fourth place in the 200-meter again at the World Games in Eugene, Oregon. This was Liberia's first time reaching the finals in the Tokyo Olympics and the World Games.
So let me bring this back a bit.
Entrepreneurship and employment generation programs for youth counties. He also reactivated the Youth Connect program that has created training opportunities for over 50,000 youths. President WEAH has reactivated the Adolescent Sexual Reproductive Health Program, on which he has built a youth center in
the Ministry of Gender was very instrumental in this particular project. But today, the Ministry of Gender, that another weak ministry, very useless ministry, that they get there eating money and they even care about the young people. They even care about the young people. So you see what President WEAH did was to make sure to have all of these centers across the county, so that young girls can go there, get the level of education, that they need to take care of themselves and to avoid teenage pregnancy. The Ministry of Gender was very instrumental in working along with Ministry of Youth and Sports. Today, the Ministry of Youth and Sport, you get one crook there. The Ministry of Gender, you get for nothing people there that you can't even hear from them. Thunder fire them.
Grand Cape Mount County with support from UNFPA. The center has provided 7,524 at-risk youth access to HR services and 361.
You see that? Having what we call a palaver hall discussion on sex education, because the mind of President WEAH was to reduce teenage pregnancy. When these children are adequately informed, when these children are given enough awareness and education, it will help to be able to avoid some of the unwanted teenage pregnancy that we have in the counties, especially in the counties. So you see how President WEAH was so brilliant and so smart enough. In order for us to have a healthy population, you must educate these young people, educate these young girls Look at these girls around the table. How many of these girls reach their even 50s? So young girls down there. Maybe the highest you will see down there will be somewhere around 35 or so. None of them will reach 50 years old. None of them around that place. So what President Weah did was to empower these people to go in the county, was to have what we call sex education, so that the children can be informed, so that they can be aware that they will not make mistake and do anything that will damage their future. That program was set in place by President Weah, and you're seeing it there. You're seeing it. The Ministry of Gender, thanks to Madam Piso Serita. Now go ahead.
One, girls have been trained in livelihood skills support. President Weah has refurbished the SKD Sports Complex to meet international standards after the stadium was banned for failure to meet CAF's minimum standards since 2015. Despite the previous administration $18 million refurbishment carried a few years to his presidency. President Weah has added 23,000 bucket seats, artificial turf, press tribune, and other amenities to the stadium with less than $3 million United States dollars. President Weah continues to inspire and support Liberian athletes to reach the top levels of their sports. Liberian athletes won 21 medals at the ECOWAS Honor 18 and Honor 20 championships in Ghana, one silver medal in the African Senior Championship in Mauritius, and came second in Africa in the women's 100-meter hurdles. In 2021, Liberia came fifth in the world in 200 meters and 13th in the world in 100 meters hurdles at the Tokyo Olympics. And 361 girls have been trained in livelihood skills support.
Yes, sir.
President Weah has refurbished the SKD Sports Complex.
You see that? So while they were even being trained in the sexual education, they also gave them training to be able to manage small money to do businesses. These are some of the things that were happening. These were some of the things that were happening. Fellow Liberians. You see what was happening? Now here is the SKD. SKD, where Unity Party received over 18 million they could not face that President we are facing.
To meet international standards after the stadium was banned for failure to meet CAF's minimum standards since 2015. Despite the previous administration $18 million refurbishment carried a few years to his presidency. President Weah has added 23,000 bucket seats, artificial turf, press
something that Joseph Newman Boakai could not do, that President Weah
and other amenities to the stadium with less than $3 million United States dollars. President Weah continues to inspire and support Liberian athletes to reach their top levels of their sports. Liberian athletes won 21 medals at the ECOWAS Honor 18 and Honor 20 championships in Ghana, one silver medal in the African Senior Championship in Mauritius, and came second in Africa in the women's 100-meter hurdles. In 2021, Liberia came fifth in the world in 200 meters and 13th in the world in 100 meters hurdles at the Tokyo Olympics. In 2022, Liberia came fourth place in the 200 meters again at the World Games in Eugene, Oregon. This was Liberia's first time reaching the finals in the Tokyo Olympics and the World Games. In 2019, Liberia participated for the first time in the Special Olympics in Qatar. 5 athletes represented Liberia, and 4 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze medals were won. Today, President Weah has ensured that the country is developing sports through the grassroots.
So somebody will sit down and say that President Weah says yes, he's supposed to do everything for sport. You don't understand competing priority. You know, the last time when I listened to a very big brother whom I have high regard for, D. Zoga Wilson, you know, I was a bit disappointed. Seriously, I was disappointed. But again, I just choose to there are certain things that don't require some of us responding to. Yeah. There are certain people, I don't care how you go, do this, do that, I will not respond to you. Because I think it doesn't worth it. Because I expect you to know better. In a country like Liberia, under the leadership of His Excellency President Dr. George MANNEH Weah, where the priorities were too many, and we did not have all of the fundings to ensure that, things work for us with all of the politics that was being played. But look at what President Weah was able to do. So for you to come and say, I expect President Weah do plenty, he not do plenty, he ain't do much, that has been disingenuous to you yourself and to even the government. To you yourself and the government. Do you know how many stadiums, mini stadiums, that President Weah was able to build around? President Weah was able to introduce the Under 15 League, first time in the country history, that we can start to build soccer from the very foundation. The very foundation. So let's go ahead.
Level, with the LFA now conducting leagues for under 15 and under 17 for the first time in our country's history. Under President WEAH, female soccer is improving with over 12 female teams participating in the National Female League. President WEAH has also ensured that Liberia participated in all major competitions since 2018, and this is unprecedented.
Sure.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
So you see there, fellow Liberians, you see there? You see? So my question to you is, those of you who support Joseph Nyuma Boakai, what has Joseph Nyuma Boakai offered to the young people? What is his legacy in youth development and etc.? No, what has he offered? I just play you a very short video. This is just a very short. There are more videos that I can bring, but these are just very short ones. So what has Joseph Nyuma Boakai to offer you and myself when it comes to youth development? What can Joseph Nyuma Boakai say about that? What can you say about that in defense of Joseph Nyuma Boakai? You see the kind of problem that you guys put us in? That's why I say, when I say it, all that I think about is the retrogression of the country, where we've gone back almost 10, 15 years. Because what Joseph Nyuma Boakai is doing is nothing but destroying the very young people. Today, look at the amount of division that exists among us as young people. Joseph Nyuma Boakai has made the country so toxic to the extent that everybody now, you either how you call sedition or unity party. We can no longer have fun to play together. I remember during the unity party days in opposition, our leaders used to have fun and share fun with people of the unity party. Like I said yesterday, I don't want you to believe. There's some kind of picture I want to show you here, right? I want to show you some kind of picture. Let me see. I think I'm supposed to get that picture here. Yeah. I think that picture is supposed to be here. Just bear with me. Let me see. I think I'm supposed to have that picture here. I think so. Yeah. Well, if it's not here, then maybe it's going to be somewhere else. I don't know, but it's supposed to be here. It is supposed to be here. I'm sorry, my people. Let me see. Oh, just bear with me. Let me see. I think okay. It's like I can see this picture, but no problem. If I can see it, that will not be today. We'll not talk about it today. Fine. I know I'm supposed to have this here. That's good. Yesterday we're looking at something. Fine, I will talk on this. So remember yesterday, those of you who were here were talking about what is happening in the house. According to Richard Kuhn, he said that Cecilia Kuhn, that his sister, is something which is a crime. According to the law of Liberia, it's a crime. But I also told you that these people, things that they're doing in our house, one day we'll wake up in the morning and we hear say mia mia and koko going on in our place there. Tamba and Tamba, Bundo and Bundo, they enjoying themselves. They lawmaker will finish passing some kind of law, wake up in the morning, will not even understand what's going on. Because from how you call Williams, you were listening to Williams. In fact, listening to him.
What are you chasing? What are you chasing?
I understand. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Why are you angry?
What's unfortunate? Please continue.
It was unfortunate. What is unfortunate? The unfortunate situation is that whenever there is an homosexual entity appears on the agenda, we want to discuss it. Liberia is a Christian state. You cannot have homosexual entity appears on the agenda. The speaker, they are on east. So we should remove it. So why?
Yeah? The speaker and the deputy speaker, sorry, time is not in my favor. Time have already caught up with us. But Representative Anthony Williams was complaining that there is a serious level of unease when it comes to Fala and that of Richard Kuhn to discuss this issue of, same sex and whatever. Now you can see why people like Richard Kuhn will want to sweep this thing under the carpet. Because if this man can sleep with his own sister, according to a family say Richard Kuhn, that Cecilia Paul Kuhn brother. So if that sister and brother can be doing mia, then you must know that Richard Kuhn is after something. That's why they are uneasy. Whenever it comes for them to discuss their bill, crossing the road bill, they don't want to talk it. So now you can see it. Thank God I get a clip here. But anyway, time have caught up with us and we got to go. I want to say thanks to each and every one of you, my people. I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you for your support and for every other thing you continue to do. Until we meet again, have yourself a God bless day and bye from our end. Thank you.
We want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money, that I beg them. The money should be used to bless our people. Thank you and God bless.